again with Nerdettes Newsstand, and I want to talk, this is just a minor update to the Aquaman, Amber Heard, Jason Momoa, Emilia Clarke situation. Like, I feel like we just keep adding in names here. But it is funny to see reactions, whether it's in the comment sections or other people writing articles or doing their own videos. It is funny to see because this is, for once, not a divisive subject. A lot of times it'll be, when it comes to subjects that I talk about, you'll see a distinct line from the left and the right, or, you know, Marvel and DC. It just depends on my subject. But this, for once, seems like everybody is together on this. It seems like a lot of fans really want not only justice for Johnny Depp, but to see Amber Heard removed as Mera in Aquaman 2. I don't want to keep going over the same stuff, so I will put a link to my Justice for Johnny Depp playlist in the description. I have seen a couple people say that I talk in circles, so I'm trying to avoid that a little bit more. I don't really talk in circles. What happens is I talk backwards a lot, and sometimes I miss points and I forget them, so I'll go back to it. I get sidetracked like I am right now. Let's get to the point of this video. Oh, there is a new petition. So we have seen the petitions as far as to remove her from L'Oreal, remove her from the UN, remove, or to bring back Johnny to the Pirates of the Caribbean, and now we have a new one. This is a petition that calls for Emilia Clarke to replace Amber Heard in Aquaman 2. Now, when I go through my comments, because I read each and every single one of them, I've seen a lot of people throw this name out there. And if you're new to the channel, you probably don't know, I don't watch a whole lot of TV. I don't watch a whole lot of movies. I watch these things very selectively. I'm more of a reader. I love my comic books, I love my graphic novels, I love reading. That's my passion, right? So I'm very selective about what I watch, other than YouTube, because I do watch a lot of that, or listen rather. So, I don't know a whole lot about this girl, so I started looking her up. I'm like, oh my god, this is Sarah Connor from Genesis. Now I know who she is. Not realizing the entire time, this is the girl from Game of Thrones. So, I've never seen the show before. Never once have I watched Game of Thrones. Not one episode. But I do remember some of the controversy, like with the Starbucks cup and how it ended. But I will tell you, I know nothing about the Game of Thrones. So if you're a huge fan, I apologize. Let me know what is so good about this show. It might be worth checking out. But I do remember seeing her, and she's beautiful. She's got the, like, snow white hair, and I remember seeing her with a dragon on her shoulder. Like, I'm like, God, I see these pictures of this girl over and over again. I'm like, wow, she is stunning. She is beautiful. Why haven't I ever heard of her? Well, I guess I really had before. So this is kind of nice to see. Like I said, a fan reaction that is very not divided, because that's new and usually doesn't happen. So it says another petition, and I am over Bounding Into Comics, related to the removal of Amber Heard from the Aquaman franchise has been launched. This one demands her dismissal and her replacement to top it off. Now, I will put the petition in the pinned comment. I did sign it. I don't want Amber Heard moving forward. Now, I don't know enough about this girl to say she should for sure be her replacement, but what I remember from Genesis, I thought she was good. And if she got, so much recognition to Game of Thrones, I think somebody new deserves a chance. I think we deserve a new, fresh perspective. And when I did my video about that, and I talked about these stuff when it comes to Tempest and Dolphin, it was pretty obvious people weren't into that idea. So I think people just want her replaced. So it says a Change.org petition to Warner Brothers is begging them to substitute Heard with Jason Momoa's he was on that show too? Okay. Game of Thrones co-star. Now I really want to watch it. I don't know who he was. So anyways, started 2 weeks ago. The petition quickly gained traction and surpassed 2,000 signatures. It has met its goal at this point, I can tell you that. When I signed it, it was at a little bit over 3,000. So the petition's mission statement, and I will read that to you. It is saying basically that, Emilia Clarke is a better fit. She is a more outstanding fit, not only in her as a person, but as an NA actress too. It says Amber Heard should be replaced by Emilia Clarke as Mara. Amber Heard was falsely accused Johnny Depp of abusing her when it turns out she is the abuser herself. I feel like if she stays on the movie, or the franchise, this would send a bad message. I could not agree with you more. Like, it would send a terrible message, not only to the little girls watching and looking up to Mara, but to your fans. It's a direct slap in the face. It really is. We should not condone any type of abuse. If the Aquaman writers brought awareness to the pollution in the water and how our sea animals dies, then why would they keep an abuser? I remember when that happened, Jason Momoa was at the forefront of that. So why isn't he? That's my biggest question. He was at the forefront of where they were filming and the issues that with the pollution. Why isn't he at the forefront of this? Why is that not okay? I know it's like comparing, apples to a pencil. But if he was able to petition for that, why isn't he for this? Like, why is this okay? I never understood why it's okay at all, and I never will. There's nothing you can say that's going to change my mind about this. Of course I'd listen, but you're not going to be able to change my mind that domestic abuse in any situation or any light is okay. Amber should be punished accordingly. As for Emilia, she has a much better chemistry with Jason. Plus, they are comfortable with one another. Emilia is also a fan people favorite, and I agree with that. In the comment section, like I said, that was the most said name as far as a replacement for her. So that's definitely true. They will be good for publicity for the movie, since everyone loves Emilia, and she hasn't had any bad press. She's amazing, warm, caring, and the kind of person kids can look up to, and that's really, really important in this situation. I don't think Emilia will just take this as another movie role. I feel like she would take this more seriously than Amber. I agree. I don't even know the woman very well, and I agree. Here's what I think they should do, and the most important part of this to me, obviously, is getting a replacement. But what she said resonates with me. She said it would be good for publicity. Now, Aquaman could turn this around and say, look, we will not condone this type of thing. Can you imagine the publicity they would get by doing, not creating that double standard that it's okay for a man, but it's not okay for not okay for a man, but it's okay for a woman. Coming out on the forefront and saying, no, we won't put up with this. We will not put up with this. We've seen it happen to Johnny Depp with Pirates, with Fantastic Beasts, with all of the publicity. They would get huge publicity. Not only that, if they wanted to take it a step further, they could literally say, you know what? And this is a big deal to us. Let's take, they made $1 billion on Aquaman 1. Why not take 5%, 10%, 1% and donate it to some sort of charity that deals with real victims of domestic violence? Do you realize how many media outlets would pick that up and call it brave and stunning? Do you realize how many people, like myself, YouTubers, other people would look at it and say, this is how you get behind fans. This is what you do for your fans. It would be huge. But will Warner Brothers do that? I don't know. I very seriously doubt it. I think it's their smartest move, and I think this girl deserves it. But will they actually do it? So we'll have to wait and see. Like I said, leave a comment below. I read each and every single one. Let me know your thoughts or your fan casting. Also, make sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel. Also, I have a huge live stream coming up. It's about a week and a half away at this point. But I haven't live streamed since I had a doxing threat back months ago. So I am nervous about it. But all of my super chats, all of the proceeds are going to help victims of domestic violence. So make sure you are there. I will keep reminding you guys. I'm going to drill it in your head. You're going to get annoyed, but you're going to be there because you love me. Anyways, I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hey guys, I want to give a huge shout out to my Subscribe Star and Patreons. You guys literally make this channel possible. Black Knight Fool, Brucey, Chris C, Dave Ross, David L, Jeffrey Allen Carnes, Sanjuro, Jeremy Burtz, Joe Bustified, Kato Roan, Magical Exotic Diamonds, Mighty Pauls, Mike Buckner, Robert, Steve Glasker, Timothy French, Alice Matt Films, Alexander Trapp, Way Else One, and Troy Reiser. You guys are absolutely amazing, and I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. Don't forget to subscribe and like on the way out, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.